What if I told you there's a gold project sitting in Alaska with nearly 40 million ounces in reserves, a potential net present value approaching $24 billion, and it's only just now moving into its bankable feasibility study? Today, we're breaking down the top 10 takeaways from NovaGold's Q1 2026 earnings call, and by the time we get to number 1, you'll understand why some of the world's most sophisticated investors are calling this the greatest gold development story on the planet. Let's count it down. Coming in at number 10, Chairman Thomas Kaplan made a sweeping macro case for gold remonetization. He argued that central banks around the world are buying gold precisely because it carries no counterparty liability, and that the long-term dollar devaluation trend mirrors what happened in the 1970s and 80s when hard currencies surged. In his view, we're in the early stages of gold reclaiming its role as the world's reserve asset, which forms a powerful long-term backdrop for a project like Donlin. At number 9, the company reported a Q1 2026 net loss of $15.4 million, up $6.3 million from the prior year. The increase wasn't a red flag. It reflected intentional spending ramp-up as the bankable feasibility study got underway, including new hires and elevated professional fees. Management was clear that these costs are expected to moderate through the rest of 2026 and remain within previously issued full-year guidance. Number 8 is a financial milestone that gives the whole story its legs. NovaGold's treasury surged to $392.5 million following a major private placement, providing a war chest to fund the full feasibility study through 2027, repay the Barrick promissory note, and cover general corporate needs. Being fully funded at this stage removes one of the biggest risks facing development stage mining companies. At number 7, the economic case for Donlin is staggering in today's gold price environment. With gold prices near current levels, the project's net present value approaches $24 billion at a 5% discount rate. That's the kind of number that makes Donlin genuinely unique, a shovel-ready, permitted, large-scale gold project with leverage that few assets anywhere in the world can match. Number 6 is a huge de-risking milestone. NovaGold has essentially completed the federal permitting process, and the only remaining state permit covers tailings dam safety certificates. The design packages have already been submitted to Alaska regulators, and approval is expected well before the permit is actually needed. This means Donlin is one of the most de-risked large gold development projects in the world. Coming in at number 5 is a potential infrastructure game-changer. NovaGold signed a non-binding letter of intent with Glenfarne to explore connecting Donlin to a proposed North Slope natural gas pipeline running into Cook Inlet. Access to low-cost, reliable gas could significantly reduce operating costs and improve project economics, making an already compelling project even more attractive. At number 4, the bankable feasibility study is officially on the clock. CEO Greg Lang confirmed that with all engineering firms now in place, the BFS timeline of roughly 12 to 18 months has effectively started, with completion expected around 2027. This is the single most important near-term catalyst for the company. A completed BFS will set the stage for construction decisions and project financing. Number 3 highlights the world-class team NovaGold has assembled to execute. Lead engineer Fluor, one of the most respected firms in global mining, is heading the BFS, with specialty firms Worley on the natural gas pipeline, Hatch leading pressure oxidation, and WSB handling power systems. Project manager Frank Arcese brings nearly 40 years of experience with large remote location projects. This is as strong a technical lineup as you'll find anywhere in the industry. Number 2 is about where the money to build Donlin could come from. Chairman Kaplan flagged serious interest from a U.S. Export-Import Bank, citing the recent $2.7 billion Yexiam loan to Perpetual Resources as a read-through. He also pointed to Japan's $550 billion and South Korea's $350 billion U.S. investment commitments as potential sources, noting that Donlin's Pacific Coast location and 1.3 million ounce annual output make it a uniquely attractive financing target. Multiple government and international sources could compete to fund this project. And the number 1 takeaway, the foundation everything else is built on, is the sheer scale and quality of the Donlin Gold deposit itself. 40 million ounces of reserves and resources grading 2.25 grams per ton, more than twice the global industry average. The mine is expected to produce over 1 million ounces per year for 30 years, with production averaging 1.3 million ounces annually in the first decade. That high grade drives all-in operating costs below $1,000 per ounce. Only 3 kilometers of an 8-kilometer gold-bearing system has been defined, and only 5% of the total land package has been explored. Donlin isn't just a big gold project, it may be the defining gold asset of this generation. If you found this breakdown valuable, hit that like button and subscribe for more earnings analysis from Earnings Central.